Good morning and Jai Hind everyone. So today we start.
Jai Hind,
Good morning and Jain, sir.
Jai Hind. So today we start with some new chapter, linear inequality. Okay. So all you know about the inequality sign, that means greater than, less than, na. So all you know about that, that means if you write here less than, less or equal to, okay, that be greater or equal to or greater than. So here you learn about the linear inequality. So what is mean? Means here you have the statement. What do you mean by the inequation? That is also known as inequation. Okay, so the statement which involves some variables and the sign of inequality greater than, less or equal to, you know, and greater or equal to or greater than is known as inequation or simply inequality. So here you have to study means study about the linear inequation in one variable. Linear equation in one variable. So the standard form of linear equation in one variable is given as ax plus b, ax plus b greater or equal to 0. You write in this way, or you can say that be in a form of ax plus b less than 0, or you can write ax plus b less or equal to 0. Okay, or you have ax plus b greater or equal to 0. Okay, so all that are known as linear inequation in one variable. Okay, so and in the same way, the linear equation in two variables. So in that case, you have to write here two variables x and y. So their standard equation can be written as ax plus by less or equal to c, where c is some constant, or you have ax plus by greater or equal to c, or you write ax plus by less than c, or ax plus by greater than c here. Okay, so all that type of inequations are known as linear equation in two variables. So it be understood to all of you that what is the meaning of inequations. Okay, so if any equation is with the sign of inequality, okay, so that are known as inequation or inequality simply. Understand to all of you. Okay, so here which type of questions are there? So here you have to solve the quadratic inequation. So the quadratic inequation is not in your syllabus. Okay, means the quadratic inequation means the quadratic equation with inequality sign is known as quadratic inequation. So solving linear inequation in one variable. So how you solve the linear inequation in one variable? So here you have some rules for solving linear inequation in two variables. Sorry, in one variables. Okay. So what are they? So first of all, just I am discussing one by one to all. So here you have rule one. Okay. So your rule one is equal number may be added or subtracted from both side of an equation. Both side of an equation. So what is the meaning of that? If you add the same number on both side or subtract the same number on both side, there is no any change in the inequality. For example, suppose if you have any inequality like that, 3x plus 5 less or equal to 4. Suppose if you have the inequality in this way. Okay, and here as per your first rule, what is given, same number is to be added on both side or subtracted from on both side. There is no any change in equation. Okay, so if you are subtracting here, suppose here you have given 3x plus 5. Now if you are subtracting minus 5 on both side, so you can write in this way. So here you have 3x, means there is no any change in inequality. if that be greater, less or equal to 4, so this is also less or equal to 4. Okay. If you are this means writing in this way, so if you are subtracting here -5 both side, so you can write 3x is less or equal to -1. 3x is less or equal to -1. So if you want to find the value of x, so you dividing both side by 3. So that is also a rule. Okay, so there is no any change in its inequality. So in this way you can very easily find the value of x. So that x is written as less or equal to -1 upon 3. That is less or equal to -1 upon 3. Understand? So in first rule here you noted that if the same number is to be added or same number is to be subtracted from any equation, there is no any change in inequality. Okay. Now your second rule, both sides of an equation may be multiplied or divided by the same non-zero number. So as you here that we've seen that with this example, here I divide both side by 3. Okay, so just I recall that question. Here just I giving you 5x minus 5, 3x minus 5 less or equal to 4. Okay, so what you do as per first rule, you have to, sorry, plus sign is there. So here you subtract -5 on both sides, so you have 3x plus 5 minus 5, and then you write in this way. Okay, so 3x less or equal to -1. Now what you do, you have to divide by the same number on both sides, means you have to divide here by same number, but that number is non-zero number. That number is non-zero number. Understand? So here you can write it as x is less or equal to -1 upon 3. So if you divide here by 3, 3 is cancel out, and if you divide here, you have -1 upon 3. So in this way here you have x is less or equal to -3. But that value of x means your final answer of the value of x is completely depend upon the number system. Which type of x you have to choose in here, means if I am talking about x is integer, and here it is given x is less than -3, so generally what you write here, x is here negative number. Okay, which is lesser than that is greater than -1 by 3. -1 by 3 is greater than here -1. So you have to take its lesser number. So you start with -1, -2, like that up to infinity. Means you have to write it in a form of set. In a form of set. Okay. But if I am talking about, oh, x is integer, sorry, real number. So you have to, that means express your answer in a form of interval. Okay, in a form of interval, means if your number system is natural number, whole number, or integer, you have to write it in set form, in the form of set. Okay, and if it is real number, so you express your answer in a form of interval. Okay, so everyone clear all that two rules, rule first and rule second? Understand? Now okay, so here you have a rule first and second. So your next some modify rule is here. Equal number may be added or subtracted both side on an inequality without affecting the sign of an inequality. Means just I discuss it. Means if you are adding or subtracting same number on both side, there is no any change in the sign of inequality. Okay, and both side of an inequality can be multiplied or divided by the same positive number, but when both sides are multiplied or divided by a negative number, then the sign of the inequality is reversed. Then the sign of the inequality is reversed. Okay, so just you think that type of result with the help of some example. Okay, so just I give you, means if you multiplying any inequality by negative number. So suppose if you if I am given here 2x is less or equal to 5. 2x is less or equal to 5. Understand? Now, if you multiplying minus sign on both sides, minus sign on both sides means minus 1 on both sides. So here you have minus 2x and here you have minus 5. In that case, the sign of the inequality change. So if you are introducing negative sign on both sides, multiplying negative sign on both sides, okay, so the sign of inequality is also reverse. You have to reverse its inequality. For example, if you can very that means understand this concept very easily with the help of example of any number. Suppose here just I am giving you 10 and here you have 5. So if you are that means compare it, you can see that, oh yes, 10 is greater than 5. 10 is greater than 5. No, just I change its sign and just to check it, here you have minus 10 and this side here you have minus 5. In that case, which number is greater? So you say that yes, minus 5 is greater than so that be greater than minus 10. So here you see that if you multiplying by the negative numbers on both sides, the sign of inequality is also changed. Okay, so first of all, here you trying to solve all the questions based on that means such type of rules means only in inequality in one variable, how you solve it for different type of number system, that means algebraically or graphically. You that means understand all that type of questions, and then I discuss it with the inequation of the form which is given here. So okay, because that form is quite complicated, and so just I discuss it later on. So first of all, you have to write the question based on it. So please wait for 1 minute. I stop the sharing the slide, and just you solve it with the help of whiteboard. Okay. Okay. So everyone, a board is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, later. Okay.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है बेटे. So you note it. Note next question. Yeah, right. Solve the inequality yes, right. Solve the inequality 3 minus 2x 3 minus 2x greater or equal to x minus 32. X minus 32. X minus 32 given that that means in first part x belongs to n, that is natural number. Second part, x belongs to whole number, and in third part x belongs to integer. X belongs to integer. So this is your question, you trying to solve this. So what you do to solve such type of question? First you have to write your equation. Here you have 3 minus 2x greater or equal to x minus 32. X minus 32. So if you solve it by the rule, that is just I discussed with you rule first and rule second. So here you have 3. So what you do, you have to that is add here -3 on both sides. So you see that the sign of inequality is not affected. Sign of this inequality is not affected. So if you, that is adding here -3 plus 3 minus 2x, and here you see greater or equal to x minus 32, and plus you're adding here -3. Understand? So this 3 and 3 is cancel out, and here you have minus times of 2x greater or equal to x minus 35. X minus 35. You have to write in this way. Okay. Now what you do, you have to add here minus x on both sides. So if you are adding here minus x, so you have minus x minus 2x, okay, that is greater or equal to minus x uh, plus x minus 35. So in this way, your left side is minus 3x greater or equal to minus 35. Minus 35. Now what you do in that case? After that, what you are doing here, you have to divide each of, that means both side, by -3. So if you divide here by negative number, so the sign of this inequality is change. So here you write x, and that be less or equal to, and this side here you have 35 upon 3. That be 35 upon 3. And if you simplifying here 35 upon 3, so what is that? That is 11 point something, 11 point something, okay. So that be equal to 11.6, 11.6, that means about. Understand? Now, here your result is x is less or equal to 11.6. Okay. So if you are talking about your first part is what? X belongs to natural number. So if x belongs to n, then you can say that the value of x is 1, 2, 3 up to what? 11. 1, 2, 3 up to 11. Okay, because here you have equal to. So x is less or equal to 11.6. So you have to write it up to 11. Now, in second part, if you have x belongs to whole number, so your value of x is started from 0. So 0, 1, 2 up to 11. You write in this way. Understand? All you're getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in third part, if you are saying x belongs to integer, so x is negative also. X is negative also. So you write here dot dot, and you start with any negative number such as -3, -2, -1, 0, and 1, 2, and up to your last number is 11. Up to 11. So here you extend up to minus infinity, and here you have 11. So just I discuss with you here. So if you have a set of natural number, means x belongs to n, x belongs to w, and x belongs to integer, so you have to express your answer in a form of set like that. Noted. All you are noted?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So right, next question. Solve 5x minus 3. Solve 5x minus 3 less than 3x plus 1 when your first part is x belongs to I, means x is an integer, and your second part, x belongs to R. That means x is real number. X belongs to I and x belongs to real number. In that case, you have to find its value. Okay. So first of all, you write your given inequality 3x minus 5x minus 3 less than 3x plus 1. Now what you do? You have to adding minus 3 on both sides. So here you have 5x, 3 is cancel out, and here if you are adding, so you have 3x plus 4. 3x plus 4. Now what you do? You have to subtracting minus 3x on both sides. So here you have 2x less than, here you have 4. Now you're dividing both sides by positive number 2. So you have x is less than 2. X is less than 2. Okay. Now come to your first part. In first part here it is given x belongs to I. Here you have x belongs to I. So the value of x is equal to, here you have negative integers also. So you write minus 1, 0, 1. X is less than minus 2. Sorry, x is less than 2. So you start with negative integers. You write some more results also. Minus 2 is also there. So minus 2, minus 1, 0 up to 1. Understand? So that is your answer. Now, if you express that in a form of real number, so here you have x belongs to R, then x is equal to, you have to express in that case in a form of interval. So here you have x less than 2, means 2 point is not taken, but the value of x is extend up to minus infinite. So you can write it as minus infinite to minus 2. You write here minus infinite to 2. Sorry, minus infinite to 2, but 2 point is not taken, that's why here you take it as open interval, minus infinite to 2. You have to write your answer in the form of interval. Understand? Or you can express it in a form of that means set builder form also. You have to write it in a form of set builder form. Getting everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है बेटा, ठीक. So right, next. If x belongs to W, right? If x belongs to whole number, find the solution set. Find the solution set of 3 upon 5x of 3 upon 5x minus 2x minus 1 upon 3 greater than 1. Greater than 1. Okay, so that is your inequality. Here it is given x belongs to whole number and you have to find the solution set. What do you mean by solution set? The set contains, which contains the values of x, means the solution of the inequality, or simply you can say the values of x is known as solution set here. Okay, so or you can say the which satisfying the values of x. So 3 by 5x minus 2x minus 1 upon 3 greater than 1, that is given. No, here you have 5 in denominator and 3 in denominator, so their LCM is 15. So what you do, you have to multiplying both side by 15, and 15 is your positive number, so there is no any change in inequality. So if you multiplying here by 15, so you have 9x, and here you have 5 times of 2x minus 1 greater than 15, greater than 15. Okay, so just you open it. So 3x minus 10x plus 5 greater than 15, and here you have minus x plus 5 greater than 15. Now what you do, you have to adding minus 5 on both sides, minus 5 on both sides. So minus x here, if you adding, so that we cancel out, greater than 10. Okay, here you have minus x greater than 10. Okay, so you multiplying both side by minus 1. So here you multiplying by minus 1, so no doubt inequality is also changed. So x is less than minus 10. X is less than minus 10. So here it is given x belongs to whole number. What is given? X belongs to whole number, but your value of x is what? X is less than minus 10. So minus 10 means minus 11. So all that numbers. So that is not a whole number. Okay. So what you write? So write in this way. Since x belongs to w, means whole number, so you can say that x is equal to 5, means empty set. There is no any value of x which satisfying the condition. So you can say that the value of x is empty set 5, means the solution set is 5. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the same way, I give you a question where you have to solve it for a set of real number. Okay. So right, solve the inequation, yeah, inequality. Solve the inequation for real x, for real x, and here it is given 2x minus 1 by 3 greater or equal to 3x minus 2 divided by 4 minus 2 minus x divided by 5, divided by 5. You have to solve it for real x. You have to solve it for real x. So again, here you see, here you have 3, 4, and 4, 5 this side. So 3, 4, 5. So the LCM of, overall LCM of 3, 4, 5 is what? LCM of 3, 4, and 5. 60. Oh, okay. Their LCM is 60. So you divide by 6, sorry, multiply by 60 on both sides. So if you multiplying here by 60, so you have 20 times of 2x minus 1. You multiplying both side by its LCM. LCM of 3, 4, 5 is 60. So if you divide multiplying here by 60, so you have 20 times of 2x minus 1 greater than or equal to, if you multiplying here by 60, so you have 15 times of 3x minus 2, and if you divide multiplying here by 60, so you have 12 times of 2 minus x, 12 times of 2 minus x. Okay, and simplifying, so 40x minus 20 greater or equal to, here you have 45x minus 30 minus 24 and plus 12x, plus 12x. So 40x minus 20 greater or equal to, you add these two, so you have 57x minus 54 minus 54. Okay, so what you do, you have to adding 20 on both sides. So you have 40x greater or equal to 57, and if you are adding here 20, so you have 34. Here you have 34. Oh, sorry, x is also there. Okay. Now what you do, you have to subtracting 57 on both sides. So you, if you are subtracting here minus 57, so what you have, minus 17x greater or equal to minus 34. Dividing both sides by minus 17, so inequality is also change. So x is less or equal to 2. Here you have x is less or equal to 2. And what is given here? You have to find the real solution. So you can write x belongs to minus infinite to 2. And this 2 point is also taken. So you have to write here a semi-open interval. Means minus infinite to this side you have to take close interval. Minus infinite to 2 is your solution. Any doubt? And and also, you know, this is also known as domain. The values of x, where it is defined, is also the domain. है ना? वैसे होना ये चाहिए था, मतलब बुक में एनसीईआरटी के आपको पहले लीनियर इनइक्वालिटी पढ़ा दिया जाए, उसके बाद आपको डोमेन रेंज ये सब बताना चाहिए, है ना? लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है, है ना? तो ठीक है, बहुत सारी चीज़ जो आपने डोमेन और रेंज में हमने वो नंबर लाइन वाले चीज़ों को बताया था, यहाँ पर भी ऐसे क्वेश्चंस मिलेंगे एंड यू solve there. Okay, so that be shown in the next PPT, which I discuss it one days later, one day after one day. So tomorrow we will solve the similar type of questions, how you express that, all that graphically, as well as some word problem based on it also. Okay, so yes, trying to solve similar type of questions from your NCRT book, or RD Sharma, ML Agrawal, or RS Agrawal. So the book which you have, with the help of that you solve the similar type of questions. Okay, and yes, practice a lot, and I will share with you the topic that is taught in trigonometry. So just I uploaded one by one the videos of trigonometry, so that be very helpful to you if you have any doubt and any concept which is missing to you. You can very easily check that and yes, build up your concept with the help of that. Okay, thank you all of you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, sir.